Alrighty.
Hi.
Welcome back to our channel as Risen from the Dead.
Yeah, apologies. That was totally my fault.
Well,
not totally, but I had a stressful job that I'm no longer employed in anymore, so...
yes. So
Yay?
we're going to kickstart the channel with a ridiculous tournament that I decided to come up with a couple weeks ago and have only fleshed out all of the details yesterday.
I thought it was the day before that. I can't remember when I made my bracket.
Well, I had the bracket decided. It's just finagling with the rules.
Oh.
I did a lot of testing yesterday and finalized everything. So,
I see what you did.
this is what I am calling the Ultimate 64 CPU Tournament.
Yes.
Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is just about to get an update. We're recording this on the 26th, as you can see. And that update is going to add another character. So this is our last opportunity to do a full bracket for the complete roster. After this point, it becomes really difficult to finagle it into a 64 character bracket.
Yeah, unless you purposely leave somebody out that you don't like.
Right. So, just a little bit of backstory on how I got this set up, because there are still going to be some characters missing. Don't freak out. The first character that's the first thing that you're going to notice is there's no Mii fighters. I kind of explained some of the reasoning on my blog, but basically, the Mii fighters feel more like practice fighters in the Ultimate universe.
Yes.
They don't really play a key part in a whole lot. They don't have a classic mode.
I'm gonna have to ask you to quiet down. Mario's sleeping.
They don't have a classic mode. The 100-man smash is.
We have to really do an ASMR. We have to do it. Get really close to Mike. Okay, anyway, go on. I'm sorry.
And then the other thing that you'll notice is the Echo fighters have already been decided. Now, what I did for that is I did kind of like play-in matches, kind of like the NCAA tournament does.
Oh.
Where the Echo fighter fought their original.
Oh, okay.
And whoever won that match is in the tournament in the original spot.
Okay.
And that's important because this is seeded by character number.
Okay.
So, for example, one of the Echoes that we'll see later that actually won is Dark Samus.
Oh, shit.
Dark Samus beat Samus out for the number 4 spot in the bracket. So, even though Dark Samus is a character from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, this is the first time she's ever appeared, Dark Samus is in Samus's number 4 spot.
Okay.
And so that'll be important for how things are laid out later. But the first thing we have to do before we can get to Samus's region is Mario's region.
Oh, Jesus.
So this is Mario's region.
You woke him up.
These are laid out exactly like my bracket. So a couple interesting things that I pointed out in this. Mario and Incineroar being the first matchup, they can both be very grapple-heavy characters.
Oh.
So that'll be kind of interesting. The other thing is, if you look on the right side of the screen, Sheik and Zelda could fight each other in the second round.
Yeah, I think I have that matchup. I do.
So,
I think I do.
And then each region, before I start this up, you'll start to see it when this region kicks off. But each region only takes place in one arena. Basically, home field advantage for that. Dropped my my Joy-Con.
Your hands are massive and that thing is tiny. How did
Yes.
you even manage that?
I mean, I don't know.
I did drop a puppy earlier this week. Maybe I shouldn't ask that.
So, all the matches here are going to take place on the original Nintendo 64 version of Peach's Castle. There are no hazards, however. So, on this stage, that changes two things. The platform on the bottom that moves back and forth is going to stay still at center. And there's no bumper in the sky.
Okay.
So that'll change just a couple of things. But we will get started here
Sorry, I was catching a Pokemon.
with Mario versus Incineroar. And these are 5-minute matches. I originally wanted to make them 7-minute matches, but due to time constraints, we don't want to be here for 7 hours.
Yeah, because we're recording this all in one day.
Yes.
Which I did not know when I was like, yeah, let's totally do this. So, surprise me. We're going to be here for 5 to 7 hours.
We'll be fine. All right.
I brought down food and drink so we can survive the cool winter. All right, let's do this.
All right.
What is happening? Also, what generation did Incineroar come from?
Incineroar is from Sun and Moon.
Okay. That explains why I have no idea what the fuck this thing is.
Yep, and for those of you who are... Oh, God!
Jesus Christ, Mario.
Incineroar might actually have a little bit of problem with those wedges up at the top of the screen. If he can get Mario to the lower portion of the screen, he'll have a better time with it.
Yeah.
But as it is now... Incineroar has a lot of horizontal launches, so we'll have to see how well he can compensate for that. Mario does have a new move, for those of you who have not played Ultimate yet. He does have Cappy.
Oh, right. Isn't that from...
That's from Super Mario Odyssey.
That's right.
It doesn't do a whole lot. It's not great. Oh, and before I forget, no Final Smashes, no items. So this is all just their normal move sets with no Final Smashes, because some of the Final Smashes are insta-kills.
Right.
And other Final Smashes just sneeze on you. So...
yeah.
It's pretty silly.
Yeah. Sorry if I go quiet. I actually have Pokemon Go open on my phone.
Yeah, you're fine.
The GPS kind of fucks up on it, so every once in a while it'll be like, "You're going too fast." I'm like, "I'm not going anywhere."
The other thing you might
put me in the water.
The other thing you might notice is there's no damage indicators.
There is no
I turned those off just to make things a little more interesting while we watch this. This is common for level 9 CPUs. They like to do a lot of airplay. I don't know why.
Airplane?
Airplay.
Like the movie?
Oh, God.
I am the worst. I am actually the worst.
I love
I'm like that guy in Dodgeball that's like the stupid one. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I can't think of any of his lines.
No, I can't either.
Bull move, Cotton.
The nice drop kick there. Mm-hmm. Incineroar's drop kick is brutal.
He likes to hop around.
Yeah, so a thing you'll notice the CPUs do a lot is short hopping. If you press jump and attack at the same time, you will actually just jump and attack. It used to be a really big pain in the ass to do it in the past, and now they've made it really simple, and it's nice. So the CPU now does it constantly.
Okay.
All right, Incineroar's up 2-1. Mario on his last life. He should be able to come back with this, though. Incineroar does have a good bit of damage on him.
I wouldn't know.
Yep, there his icon's smoking, so...
Okay, so I'm not super familiar with Super Smash Bros. Ultimate because I don't have a Nintendo Switch.
Yes.
Or a 3 or 2DS.
Yes.
Didn't that also come out, the DS's?
Yes, it did.
Okay. I'm behind on my consoles. The newest Nintendo console I have is a Wii U, and that is actually... Damn, Mario. Get shit on.
Incineroar might actually win this, which is going to be terribly disappointing.
What?
Well, this is Mario's region. Everybody will be sad.
Mario's overrated.
I mean, true.
Luigi for the win. I didn't, you know what?
And there he goes! And that's game!
Incineroar kicked ass.
Incineroar wins!
Dude, this Pokemon's scary as shit.
Yeah, he's pretty badass.
Is he like the third evolution, or the second evolution in a chain of 3?
Yes, he is
a starter.
Litten's. It's a little fire kitty.
Oh. Alright, so I remember I have Pokemon Trainer winning this one.
You had Pokemon Trainer?
I did.
Alright. So, yeah, Pokemon Trainer versus Ike. Now, Ike is going to have some problems on this arena, just because his air game is bad. it's
Squirtle!
Pretty nasty. Alright, so Pokemon Trainer leading with Squirtle. I believe he's going to do that every match he's in. And now Ivysaur's there. I thought about using different costumes for some of the different characters, but decided to keep their originals. It just makes sense that way.
Yeah.
Ivysaur is actually my best of the 3 Pokemon Trainer Pokemon.
It's interesting to watch somebody play... Well, it's a computer. Play Pokemon Trainer that's actually good, because I don't even know what that looks like.
Yes.
It's so weird to me.
Yeah, so
geez.
the higher the damage goes, typically you want to switch to a heavier Pokemon.
Right.
So he's going to be switching, starting with Squirtle, then switching to Ivysaur, then switching to Charizard. Charizard is, of course, the heaviest of the 3 Pokemon, but it didn't matter there because Ike is a beast.
Oh, Squirtle's back.
Here's Squirtle. Yeah, every time a Pokemon is KO'd, it'll switch over to the next one. I wish there was a way to limit it so that if you're playing 3 stock, Pokemon Trainer could not switch to the Pokemon that have been knocked out.
Oh.
But that's not possible. That would be really fun to do, though. I wish that was a thing.
Listen, if you were doing a Pokemon battle, like,
yeah,
this with just...
that recovery move is so nerve-wracking. It's a great attacking move, but goddamn, is it nerve-wracking to try to recover with it.
I think Ike's gonna kick out. Oh, just kidding.
Well, Ike's gotten a lot of damage on the Pokemon already, so...
Yeah.
And damage does carry over from Pokemon to Pokemon.
Yes, it does. I do know that. Oh, God. Bye,
Squirtle.
Squirtle.
Squirtle, why? Oh!
Whoa! Damn!
That's just disrespectful.
Just got shit on.
Holy shit, that was incredible. Oh.
Damn, boy.
I thought Ike was going to have some problems with this match, but Pokemon Trainer cannot get his Pokemon to launch Ike far enough away from the stage.
Because of those blockers.
The blocks and just the fact that they don't really have a whole lot of horizontal launching.
No.
A lot of the launching for Pokemon Trainer is vertical, which is kind of interesting. Also,
it's because they're used to blasting off Team Rocket.
Yes.
And you really can't do that horizontally. You have to do it
yes,
vertical.
that's true. Something else to note, the official UK branch of Nintendo posed their own theory. Good lord.
Damn.
Ike just wrecked shop.
My
I need to
bracket
stop
is
talking.
totally busted. I mean, I know I selected Mario to win, because who wouldn't?
Yeah.
And now I selected Pokemon Trainer to win.
Wow.
Well, I'm fucked.
That was brutal.
How many people submitted brackets?
I don't know. They can still submit brackets today, so I don't know.
Today, as in not the day this is going up.
Yeah, the day that it's
Movie.
recording.
Yeah.
That we're recording. So tomorrow is when, well, Sunday is when it's going to be closed.
Yeah.
All right. So next is Sheik versus Palutena.
Obviously, we know that I picked Sheik. So that means Sheik is destined for the lose. All right, let's do this. This is how March Madness is for me.
Yeah, pretty
I'll
much.
make a bracket. All of my teams I picked will lose in the first round.
I'm glad the map thing
That's
is...
not true. I actually won last year.
Nice. Oh, yeah, that's right.
I did.
Yeah. Everybody got screwed over when the 64 seed won.
The what?
The 16 seed.
Oh, when Villanova lost
Yeah.
in the first round?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Everybody was like, what the fuck just happened? I remember that. That was a big deal.
Yep.
Anyway.
All right. I would imagine that this is going to be pretty evenly matched.
Yeah.
Palutena has a lot of ways to keep Sheik at a distance, but Sheik can close that distance really quickly. Her dolphin kick is
Oh, bye.
brutal. Nah, she's fine.
Oh, wow.
Palutena,
Really?
Palutena has great recovery.
Damn.
Also, Palutena is very reliant on smash attacks.
Oh, okay.
Her
you
normal
mean like that?
That's just a normal combo, but her normal attacks aren't usually that great.
Oh,
Sheik,
no.
why?
Okay, got it. It's fine. It's fine. No pressure.
This is actually really cool on this stage. Palutena's auto reticle is really, really effective here, but can also be kind of a detriment. So, because if she gets in the wrong area, she can get around her, and Palutena's pretty much stuck on a bad auto reticle for a little bit. So, we'll see how this goes.
Yep.
It's been a minute and a half and no one's been KO'd yet. This might go to overtime.
Oh, okay, so it does go into overtime.
Yes. If there's a tie, it will go to sudden death. Oh my god.
You just had to say that.
Yeah, I did.
Dickhead.
Yeah, when I was testing with 7-minute rounds, most of the matches were done in 5 minutes anyway.
Oh.
So this isn't much of a loss to narrow it down a bit. Also, before I brought the Switch here, we can't really hear the music. We can kind of hear the sound effects, but not the music. Hopefully you enjoy the selection of music that I picked out. I chose quite a few songs and put them all at the same frequency, so it would be kind of purely random between those what came up.
Okay.
So I tried to pick some that would be more energetic than others.
Our recording space is a little too small, so we can't get the volume up really high.
Yeah.
That's what happens, though. Okay, anyway. Oh, no. Get up there. Oh. Whew. Girl gets up. No!
No!
No! God. My God.
What are you doing?
I want somebody... God damn it. This is bullshit. This game is rigged. This game is rigged.
I am surprised...
The refs aren't making any calls. It's a bad call. Bad no call.
I'm honestly surprised Sheik is having so many troubles with this fight. I expected Sheik to do a lot better, to be honest.
Because they know. They know.
Closing the distance doesn't really help when you don't follow it up with a good combo.
Did you break this? Did you open my bracket and be like, all right, these are the characters that have to lose?
I literally cannot
piece of
see
shit.
anybody's bracket.
Such a dickhead. Nothing happened. Box of cheese.
It's just Sheik died. That's what happened.
God damn it! I'm going home. I'm already home.
So Palutena wins that one.
God damn it! I broke all these cheesecakes.
Now we're gonna go to Zelda and Greninja.
I'm a sore loser.
I've noticed. This is gonna be a long bracket.
Listen, I went all in on Isabelle, by the way.
Oh, did you?
Yes, I went all in. I was like, this is it. She's gonna win the whole thing. So if she loses in the first round, I'm fucking leaving. Alright, anyway. What's happening? Greninja, what?
Greninja, I believe, is X and Y's starter?
Is that? Okay.
I believe?
I don't
know Pokemon past Diamond and Pearl.
Okay, so here's the thing. Once we get past, what region is this? Hang on. I gotta open the Pokedex in Pokemon Go. Once we get past Hoenn, I have no idea what the fuck is going on.
Yeah. I know Sinnoh kinda sorta. Mostly for Bidoof, but...
yeah.
Bidoof.
Bidoof.
Bidoof. Alright.
Yeah.
This is a match that's going on, and we haven't been commentating on it for about a minute.
That's because we've been talking about Pokemon. What is that robot thing?
So Zelda, even though this is Link Between Worlds Zelda, she does have the Phantom.
Wow. Yeah.
Nice. The Phantom suit from Spirit Tracks still, which is kind of interesting. So this is mostly Link Between Worlds Zelda, but it has some amalgamation from some other Zeldas.
Interesting.
And she can charge that up to make the suit more powerful.
Oh.
Like that.
That's cool. So
yeah.
do you play as Zelda in that spirit suit, whatever?
Kinda. I've never really played Spirit Tracks. I am a Failure Timeline fan. First and foremost, so I really haven't played much outside of the Failure Timeline.
Okay.
So I am very unfamiliar with Twilight Princess and Spirit Tracks and even Wind Waker. Oh!
Wow.
Greninja got lucky.
Oh my god. Is Zelda gonna win this? Am I actually gonna have somebody go past the first round? My god! It will be a miracle.
She almost dunked him. Well, there you go. The vertical dunk.
I don't know why I started saying get shit on. This is relatively new. Alright, anyway.
Alright, so they're zeroed out at this moment, but Zelda has the 2-1 advantage here. Yeah. She is pretty good.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm a little intimidated.
Also, one of the things I love about Ultimate is they have amplified the power behind the moves. Yeah. You've got hit stuns, and the explosions are nicer, and it looks so nice.
Yeah.
It's also really nice to have multiple Zelda games represented.
Ooh.
This is the first. well, not the first time multiple games have been represented, but this is the most Zelda games that have ever been represented at once.
How many Zelda games even are there?
Total?
Yeah.
Or in Ultimate?
Total.
Oh, God. I don't know.
Whoa.
Almost 20 at this point,
Damn.
I want to say. And that's not counting the Philips CDI.
Greninja
getting into a comeback here.
I don't like where this is going. Listen,
I don't either. Greninja's dodging all over the place, and he needs to stop.
Why do you have Zelda in your bracket?
I actually didn't make one. There we go.
God.
Zelda.
Jesus Christ.
A lot closer than it should have been. But that was very impressive.
I have a 1. I have a win in a 1 column. What? I'm invested now. Not in this fight. This fight is garbage.
Incineroar versus Ike.
How do I open my bracket? Where do I go for that?
It's challenge. And I'll have the link to the bracket underneath the video.
Wait. Hold up. I can go to... Where did you post that? Facebook?
Yes.
Did you post it anywhere else? Twitter. You posted it on Twitter.
I believe so. Either that or at least the link to my blog on my Twitter page. This is going to be a weird one. Though I am going to really enjoy the music when I watch this again. Because this is the Mario Tennis, Mario Golf medley. Oh my.
Okay,
that was a quick launch. Ike is really brutal. Oh, I forgot to mention that. So, when I first did the bracket for this, a multi-character bracket, I did it based on game. So I had all the characters from the Nintendo 64 version, all the new characters from the Melee version were in their own bracket, yada yada yada. Mm-hmm. And then I had the 6 winners from each category. Basically, 64, Melee, Brawl, Wii U 3DS, newcomers to Ultimate, and Echo Fighters. I had the winners from each of those 6 groups fight each other in kind of a 2-part fight, one with items, one without. And items were allowed in that tournament, and that's why I didn't really count it as like official tournament. But Ike ended up winning that tournament. So
I can't actually open my bracket.
You can't? Oh, that's sad.
No, but there is one other bracket.
Yes, one of my D&D group members.
Randy?
Yes.
Okay, so did I put in my bracket first, or did he put in his?
He put in his first.
Oh, wow.
He was super fast on the uptake there. Hi, Randy.
Hey, Randy. I haven't met you yet, but I'm gonna kick your ass. All right. I'm gonna log in.
Ike is...
I don't remember. It's not important.
Yeah.
We'll post the results at some point. I clicked Pokemon Go. Okay. He put the winner of his bracket in the title. So,
yes, he did.
He did. And for everybody that's curious, that is Kirby.
Yep.
And he is not wrong. I think I actually have Kirby in the finals.
Well, the one problem Kirby might run into is his weight.
Yeah, he's really light.
He is extremely light, and his moveset isn't great.
Uh-oh.
All right.
What the fuck happened? I looked away for like a minute to open my bracket that I couldn't even open.
So Ike has been in the driver's seat for a while, but now Incineroar has made a little bit of a comeback. I believe their damage is pretty close right now, so... But I imagine Ike will have a lot to say about that very shortly. Incineroar is not grappling as much as he should.
No.
The level 9 CPU is not working to the fullest extent of its character.
Is Ike gonna lose this to a Pokemon?
No,
Get
I should be fine.
What? Do you have no faith in Incineroar? How could you? What kind of Pokemon trainer are you?
Well, one that's never played Sun and Moon.
Valid. I would call myself a first-gener, but that's not technically true. Whatever that candle Pokemon is in one of the later that turns into Candelabra.
Yes.
That
and there goes Incineroar.
Oh, now I don't have an excuse to talk about Pokemon. But I was gonna say that I'm gonna make popcorn during the break, and then I realized I just actually have a bag of Smart Food popcorn. And I'm going to open it. It might be a little stale.
We have the most professional broadcast booth ever created.
Welcome to ESPN 8, the Ocho. Actually, we can't make it to ESPN 8. We're on ESPN 10.
Yeah. ESPN X.
You want some?
So that Xehanort can
They're
track
white
us.
cheddar.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Anyway.
Zelda versus whoever the fuck this girl is.
Palutena. She's a goddess.
Zelda's gonna kick her ass.
It is a god versus a vessel for the gods.
Oh.
Zelda's tie with the goddesses of Legend of Zelda are never really fully explained ever.
Right.
It's kind of weird.
Okay. So Nintendo, we need to have a talk. If we're gonna have Toon Link, we gotta have Tetra.
Yes.
I mean,
I want Tetra so bad.
Tetra is badass.
She is my
favorite. Can we
favorite.
for real just talk about that for a hot second? She's so awesome.
She is the best Wind Waker character
You know
ever
what?
created.
This is a cool fight.
Yeah,
I'm down for this.
There's a lot of different ranged attacks going on. They
Yep.
both have reflecting abilities that neither of them are using.
It's
great.
Lots of beautiful women. I mean, what?
I love this version of Zelda, though. I'm glad they went with Link Between Worlds version.
I am too.
I was originally kind of disappointed that they didn't do Breath of the Wild Zelda, because I love her and she's amazing. But she doesn't have the magic that most of the Zeldas do.
Right.
So it actually kind of made sense. And this version of Zelda fits so well.
Oh, shit. Yeah. She's very badass. Like
Yes.
that. Okay, where is Palutena from?
Palutena is the goddess of Kid Icarus.
Oh. Well, I haven't played Kid Icarus, so that explains my confusion.
Do you know Pit?
Yes. I know Pit came from Kid Icarus.
Yeah. Pit is her messenger. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Ow.
I am, I'm not up to my knowledge in mythology. So I don't even know if that's accurate mythology, but just not a topic that interests me.
Yeah. There's hints of Western mythology in Kid Icarus, but it's very, very loose. They play with a lot, so don't worry too much about it. These two are very evenly matched, by the way.
Yes, they are. Wow. This is crazy. Alright.
Zelda trying to charge up a phantom suit, and Palutena said, no!
Palutena's not having any of that crap.
No.
I really like the design of both of these characters, actually.
Yes.
She is on fire. Like, literally on fire.
Okay.
Get some. Get some, Zelda. Kick her ass.
She's doing a lot of Dean's Fire, which makes sense. That's easily her best attack.
Yeah. I don't actually know the names of these attacks. I just know...
I know some of them. Not many.
Oh, there's a cat.
I know some characters much better than others. Palutena takes a quick lead.
No! No! We're gonna call this game No! It's Barry's, History of Kingdom Hearts, is that what it's called?
It's
a quick summary.
A good enough summary of Kingdom Hearts.
It's 30 minutes long.
It is fantastic.
I don't know if I can retain any of that information. There's a lot, and it's very contradictory and confusing.
Yes.
But I think it's worth watching if you're interested at all in Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you haven't caught up on the games.
Yeah, if you haven't played all the games, which I didn't even know some of those existed.
Palutena might have... Oh, what a recovery.
No! No!
There it goes.
Shit.
Palutena has won.
I don't care, I'm leaving. All my characters are gone, my bracket's a bust. No, it's just the Mario one. Just the Mario one.
Yeah, this is just the Mario region. You have 7 more
fit.
regions
All
to
right.
go. Don't worry about it. Alright, so the Mario region comes down to Ike versus Palutena.
Alright.
Whoever had this in your brackets, raise your hand, and I know you're lying.
Yeah, I know. think so.
All right, here we go.
Oh my god. All right. You know what? I'm going for my boy Ike, only because
We like Ike. We haven't gotten any chanting in this match, or in this tournament yet. I imagine we'll get some chanting at some point.
I'm going for my boy Ike because Palutena beat my girl, and fuck her.
I do expect Ike to have a pretty good time in this fight. He's very heavy, and Palutena is very launch reliant.
Yeah. Okay.
So we will see.
I imagine that.
I just hope that the top 8 doesn't end up being all Fire Emblem.
Hey, so what do me and Randy get if one of us wins?
Bragging
rights?
Bragging rights for the most part. Yeah.
Trophy?
This is just for fun.
Listen, Randy. Tell you what. Why don't we make each other a deal? If you win, I will give you $1. I don't have a job right now. That's all I got. I will give it to Phil, and Phil will give you $1. If I win, I don't care what you give me. That's fine. But if you win, I will give you $1. I have that in quarters somewhere because I play pool a lot. All right.
Yeah, Ike's weight is really helping him out here.
It is.
Palutena should have launched him at least once by now, but
his armor is just so heavy.
he is a very heavy character.
Damn.
And he has a really good launch.
Yes, he does.
He's very, very good. Look
Damn!
at that!
Ike is just like wrecking shop right now. Good. Fuck her. What? That seems a bit excessive.
Yes.
Listen, I have a possible dollar writing on this game. Oh, Jesus. Also, Randy, I don't know you, but you're friends with Phil, so you have to be cool.
Thank you!
You're welcome. There's very few people in this world I would be like, if you're friends with this person, you have to be cool. And you were like the only person.
Ike just finally got launched, and Palutena's in trouble.
Yeah, Palutena's about to get wrecked.
Oh my god!
Wow! She would have been gone if that hadn't been there.
Yep. She's trying to keep her distance.
So trying. And he's not having any of that shit. Oh god.
Nice parry.
Oh no! Oh,
what happened?
wow. She like teleported down there.
She used her up B to try to escape and ended up suicide.
Wow. Alright.
And that's how the Mario region ends.
Ike wins the Mario region.
Ike wins the Mario region.
You did it!
Wow.
Woo. Yeah, look at him.
So that's one region down. 7 to go.
What a fucking disaster.
That was fantastic. I love it.
I'm gonna wait for a third person to enter a bracket before this comes out, and then it'll be like, I told Randy I'd give him $1 and he's gonna kick our ass.
Alright, so, next region is going to be the Pikachu region.
Yay!
That will be going up in a day or two, whenever I can get it up. So, until then, may the best computer win.
I want my $1. I'm just kidding. Bye, Randy.